Airlines Arena as the Heat look to grab a win here in Miami. Last game for the Pelicans, they picked up a W against the Charlotte Hornets. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And they did just what you have to do as a road team, guys.
Man, what a play.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw one.
Oh, man, that was just amazing.
Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Here's Adams. And it's Wade with the rebound. Heat on D. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And what stands out from that game, Clark, is that they let a lot of points slip through their fingers at the free throw line.
Yep, and I think some doubt started to creep in as well when they kept missing their foul shots. Guys seem to tighten up and start alligator arming those things.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to speak with Eric Spoelstra for a moment. The phrase superstar gets tossed around the league a lot these days, but that is how he described Dwayne Wade. He said that D. Wade's the guy we'll be giving the most attention to because he can function either as a playmaker or a scorer, saying no matter what he chooses to do, he can hurt you. We have to be ready for everything. Easier said than done, guys.
And thank you, Doris. Sharp, the pass to Antetokounmpo, swiped it away, and pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
It's a pick by Love. House kicks to Antetokounmpo, and the pass to Sharp. Dishes to Love. 6 on the shot clock. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Oh, they needed that one finally. That's just 1 of 5 now overall.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. They set the pick. Here's Money. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. And it's good.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by George. Antetokounmpo dishes to Love. They double-team Love. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in there. Love with the assist. Antetokounmpo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Money. And it's Miami with the rebound. And going against New Orleans, their first meeting of the year.
These two teams are effectively strangers to each other. Only 2 meetings all season. This is their first one, and then they'll play one more down the road. Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys. Down below 70% as a team from the line.
And, guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Second free throw, no good.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second.
Even though he couldn't get them all to fall, he did at least make it a 2-possession game.
The Heat trail by 4. House kicks to Adams. On the money with the shot from the left block. Adams has got his first basket. For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Pass to Money. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes to Knox. That one goes. Count it.
And they'd love to have a few more easy baskets like that to kind of set the tone for the rest of the game.
The Heat have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Antetokounmpo passes to Sharp. Here's Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to House. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by George. Pelicans leading by 4. Money passes to Knox. Can't get it to go.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New Orleans.
Guys, they're really passing the ball well here in the first half.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
First one falls for. He makes 1 of 2 that time. New Orleans in the lead. Wade passes to Money. It's stolen. And they're running. Here's Sharp. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
You know, he was smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Agreed. As long as he picks his spots, his outside shot will be hard to block, no matter who's on it.
Wade passes to Money. Looking for Wade. He gets it there. Makes it off the glass.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Sharp. And another basket for Miami. Here's Money. He has 6. Inside, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adams. That's tipped. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top 3-point shooting wingman in the league. In the 3rd spot, Paul George.
And you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on this list. Stay uptight on them on the perimeter and risk them blowing by you, or back off and give up the 3.
As well as they shoot it from out there, Steve, you know, I take option number 1 and hope for some help if they get by me. Because you give him room near the arc, and they'll make you regret it.
The fader. And he gets it to go. 8 points for Money. The Heat trail by 3. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. Baseline jumper, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Give it up for your Heat answer.
I think our shot selection could be a lot better on the offensive end, so be patient. If you don't have an open look, move the basketball. Eventually, someone's going to be wide open for the shot. Now let's go.
Had a chance to see Paul George. How about his numbers? Where does he stack up? Let's take a look. 8th in three-point field goal percentage. 16th in shooting percentage. And, you know, when he gets to the free throw line, he makes the most of it. He's ranked in the top 20 in free throw percentage.
And, Steve, I really think he deserves an awful lot of credit for making it into the top 10. High-quality marksmanship when you're a top 10 three-point shooter.
Now here's Wade. D right on him. George passes to Money. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. It's good from long range. Money's got 11.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
There's the pass to Sharp. To the inside. Down it goes, jamming that one home. Tremendous stuff from a guy, Clark, we think more of for his passing.
Yeah, but he's got tremendous leaping ability and a surplus supply, too.
Well, that's a great aggressive move and 2 big points, too.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. He has 7.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Money passes to Knox, and he gets it to go.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Adams, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at New Orleans. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Portland right on their heels as they've got the next best record.
When I look at New Orleans, boy, they've been one of the big stories of the early season so far, and for all the right reasons, too.
Yeah, that's right. They've been better than anybody could have predicted to this point. They don't have a lot of star power, but they play together. The pieces seem to fit, and, you know, they were flying under the radar, but all of a sudden now people are starting to recognize how good they are.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. There's the block. Puts up a 3. Oh, Bryant, no good. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's Money. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
Knocked loose. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And that one is hammered home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops. Several teams changing it up here.
Dialed in from long range. I like it.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. New Orleans is... Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, Money in at point guard. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Paul George. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Knox in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That one wide left.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Hornets had a huge game. He finished with 66 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance, Clark, here tonight?
I'd say no chance, partner. And that's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly do it 2 games in a row.
He was Kellogghian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that, though. Look at him.
Let's just say he was really good.
Looking for Wade. He gets it there. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Wade's got the first basket of the second quarter for New Orleans. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Stolen by George. And now the fast break. George with the ball.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Yeah, they've done a great job causing havoc and then taking advantage in transition offensively.
Here's Dinwiddie. His last outing, he had 8 points. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Spencer Dinwiddie. One shot.
Pelicans leading by 17. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Money, and he uses the glass on the layup. Money's got 17 now.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
Here's Dinwiddie. No good off the back of the rim. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Inside. Out to Wade. New Orleans moving it around. Now the feed to Kid Gilchrist. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Money. Money's got 20.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Work the pick and roll, for Pete's sake. If they're big shows at the shooter, I want our bigs to roll to the hoop and make them pay at the rim. Now let's go.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Over that last break, I listened to the Pelicans head coach address his team. Their transition offense has to be a focal point, he told them. Points on the break are going to be crucial for the rest of this game. He focused next on what he feels will be their most pick and roll. That's a play we should be seeing a lot of. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by George. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 22. Money passes to Wade. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Wade. Pass to Money. Again, the Pelicans score. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
The Heat have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. New Orleans gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by George. Here's Dinwiddie. Here is House. Back to Love. Shot clock at 6. Puts it up from 15. And good on the basket. Book it.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
They got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
Here's Money. He's got 22. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. House, the pass to Dinwiddie. Love outside. Hits it from three-point range. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
Okay, we all know who we need to go to more. The rest of you set screens to create as many opportunities for him as you can. Here we go.
And while we have a chance, let's check out some stats for Love. He's getting around 24 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3 assists. The points have been coming for him at a prodigious rate, and that's exactly what they depend on, his scoring ability and his drive.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he is, a driven player, Steve, someone who can take an opposing defense and just shatter it with his ability.
New Orleans leading by 18. Wade kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Passes it to Money. Out to Wade. The pass to Money. The three. The offensive rebound. Here's Knox. And another shot. Misses at the rim. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Deflects the pass. Paul George with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see two tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
Then, of course, you look at the numbers. John Stockton with 3,265 steals over his career. Really a crazy number, averaged over 2 a game, and even in his later years, he was a threat in that regard. And what jumps out at you guys, the assist totals. I mean, they have been dominant in that category. It's the ball movement, the player movement, a great rhythm to their offense.
Clearly seems to me a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Money. Pass to Knox. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Knocked away. Here's George. Again, the Pelicans score.
Still went down, but with no defense anywhere near him, he might as well just go straight up. No need to fade away.
The Heat have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Out to the right wing. House dishes to Love. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Even though he missed it, he couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, that's an easy jump shot. You got to take that one.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Sharp. And that time, also a missed shot.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here.
Oh! Flying through the air. Yes, sir.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Dinwiddie. And Gordon over to help. Pass to Sharp. Over to the wing. Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 10. New Orleans has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% of the ball game. And Miami shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Dinwiddie, defended by George. Leaps for it. Oh, and here we go with Gordon. Nobody back.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Sharp, the pass to Dinwiddie. Shoots from 12. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And here's George for three. That is good. George has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Over to the left wing. Here's Adams. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Adams has got his second bucket of the night.
Such a difficult shot to defend, that turnaround.
New Orleans gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Montianis kicks to George. A three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over him.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
That's good. Montianis has got 6.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
Heat moving the ball around. The jump hook of can't hit. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 20-4 run right now. And the basket by Gordon.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
And pushing it up is New Orleans. The Pelicans again in transition. The shot's good for money.
Too much casual effort here. Lackadaisical getting back on defense here, fellas.
Yeah, it's costing them. That's 7 of their last 10 points that they've given up coming in transition.
Love with the screen on Gordon. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Miami no good on that time either.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
From deep, sticks another. 3 more from Money. Money's got 32 points in the game. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, defended by George. Love, no good.
And they needed that hoop to try to stop this run.
They just seem to keep coming up empty. They've got to slow it down and get a good shot.
Here's Money, down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. New Orleans on top, running away with it. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for chances to get my shot off, and I just happened to find them over and over in the first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Well done. Thunder up, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Hey guys, we've really taken the life out of this crowd, but I still want to talk to you for a minute. The main thing is that we had a very good half in terms of shot selection. We haven't forced anything. We've taken what the defense has given us, and it's led to a terrific shooting percentage. We did take advantage of their turnovers, I'll say that, and that was big for us. When they made a mistake and tried to give us points, we didn't let the chance slip by. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. What a game we're seeing from Money.
Yeah, we have, Kevin, and that's exactly what this team needed from him. He's been terrific.
And you know what, Steve? A double-double in 2 quarters of play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Kevin Love out there with Antetokounmpo. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Sharp in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Back to Love. And the powerful one-handed slam. No challenge from the defense there, but could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. Pelicans, number 1.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because, 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
The 19-footer is on the money. Love's got 11. Love's gotten 5 of his 9 attempts to go. Wade outside. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And the pass to Money. The shot. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Assist from
34 points for Money.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Sharp, the pass to Adams. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
Steve, I know you love great teamwork.
Yeah, so much fun to watch when the ball is moving. There's kind of a rhythm to the game that just happens. The ball moves almost on its own, Kevin. It's fun to watch.
The Heat have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's House, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And yeah, they're moving the ball now. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assisted buckets.
Steve, nothing makes a coach smile as much as pure, selfless teamwork. Really an extraordinary game for Money. 34 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
They sure have, and clearly he's gotten in their heads because of it, Clark. You guys are looking over their shoulder now, always worrying about where he is.
The Pelicans have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And so he makes both from the line. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Sharp. Wade is covering. Sharp, the pass to House. To the middle. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Love. 6 to shoot. Releases from 15.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
Ball going up court. George with the bucket. George has got 10.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
The Heat have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Sharp shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety. Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He's got 14.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
Then why not? And that's 8 straight points in the paint for this team. They're making this a very physical battle.
Here's House. It's tipped. Tries to save it. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
A chance now to get a glimpse at how the Heat are doing early in the season in the NBA stats. 2nd in opponent shooting percentage. 3rd in rebounds. And they also show up top 5 in block shots.
Yeah, those defensive numbers are really impressive, Clark. When you talk about opponents' field goal percentage, they make it really tough on offenses because they never stop playing. Their intensity is impressive. They cover up for one another, they close out, and they try to bother every single jump shot.
So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Heat have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
2.
And the first one drops. The Heat making a switch here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's Money. He's got 36. Count that one.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
So it's Miami now. Feeds to House. To the inside. It's tipped. Montejunas with the steal. Ahead by himself. And then Wade slams it in.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Well, the main thing is they haven't allowed many second chance opportunities. That is always going to allow you to maintain your lead. I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Here's Sharp. Good.
Johnny
18 points for him.
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Here's Money. He has 38 in the game. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Bulls. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Miami Heat, a game behind.
Checking out Miami, they've climbed the ranks this season. They've definitely changed for the better, and now they find themselves really within shouting distance of the top.
And that's a huge accomplishment because they were not that close last year. So they've made major improvement, and we'll see if they can continue to go on this upward path and carry this momentum forward.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for New Orleans. Curry comes in for Dwayne Wade. And he drops it in from the low post. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Dishes to Splitter. Heat moving the ball around. And Curry pulls it down. The Pelicans have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Money. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here is House. Shot off the pick. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
It's astonishing to see a player, Clark, at his position who can get to the rim like that.
Yeah, he goes very vertical on you, Kevin.
And once he's up there, you know he's going to throw it down hard.
Here's Sharp. No luck. Some solid defense from Kidd-Gilchrist.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
He got right to the cup using that screen. Montejunas has got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Yep, that's 5 of their last 6 baskets inside the lane. They have really established themselves inside.
There's the bucket. Good.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Here's Money, and he has 42. And the jam by Monty Eunice.
From distance, that was an amazing pass.
That's about as long an alley-oop as you're going to see.
How about the pass to put the ball on the money from there? That's impressive.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Sharp, the pass to O'Brien. An easy 2 points on the layup. O'Brien's got his first bucket of the night. New Orleans dictating the flow. Here's Money, and that one is hammered home.
Solid work right there, and again, the field goal percentages. Look at the discrepancy between these two teams in the second half.
Well, you're right. We've got one team moving crisply to get good shots, and the other team just a bit stagnant.
House, the pass to Sharp. He dishes it to House. Pass to Simon. 4 on the shot clock. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Curry. Drops in the breakaway layup. Curry's got 8 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Here's
That was wicked!
Woo!
Heat shooting 43% from the floor. Another steal. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
The Pelicans have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And he makes the first. So it's both teams making subs.
Too many turnovers.
Second free throw, no good. The Heat shooting it beautifully here in the third, 56% from the field. Ross against Curry. Ross kicks to Splitter. To the inside, Simon. They can't stop the run with that one. Steve, they are in complete control.
But everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out in the game.
The team's deciding to change it up. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Love. 4 seconds left. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
All right, I just want you to keep playing our game. They've got no answer for us. So continue to run our sets, play solid defense, and take your time. No reason to kill ourselves for 50-50 balls or risk injury. Play smart, and we'll get out of Dodge with a strong W. Let's go, gentlemen.
Knox. Money.
Here's George. Shot is no good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Pelicans ahead, just dominating this one. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And, Steve, we've got a moment here to go to our State Farm assist of the game, coming on some very clever point guard play.
Well, he mans that position for a reason, Kevin, because he passes the ball so well, sets up his teammates beautifully, really gets this offense into a nice rhythm.
Delivering the pass important, but putting the pass in the right place for shooters, as you well know, huge.
Yeah, no question.
Pelicans shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Corey Joseph is out there with Gordon. Then it's Paul George, and it's Muscala in at the 4. Shot clock at 6. Right side, Gordon knocks down the 10-footer. Gordon's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pelicans. Left side, Adams. To the inside. It's tipped. Paul George with the steal. Here's Dinwiddie. To the middle. Kicks it out to Love. Misses off the left iron.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Joseph with the ball, now guarded by Ennis. George sets a screen for Joseph. He kicks to George. This one for 3. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Here's Dinwiddie. It's a pick by Love. The dish to Antetokounmpo. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Right side, Gordon. Rebound by the Heat.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Pass to Ennis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. Here's Sharp, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here, aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
At the line, the Pelicans.
He's off on the first. The Heat making a switch here. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. House the pass to Sharp. The feed to Splitter. Heat moving the ball around. Mick Roberts misses. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. There's a screen. Money knocks the pass to Wade. Here's Money. 6 to shoot. Back to Wade. The jumper from the free throw line is good.
You know, I'd like to see more of that from him. He's been passing up his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones he takes. He's got to be more aggressive.
Here's Sharp, shot denied. Money passes to Wade. The rebound by McRoberts. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Money. Goes up off the pick. And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Michael Kidd-Gilchrist is checked in for New Orleans. Sharp, the pass to Simon. Down low. Puts up the baby hook. The shot is good off the backboard. He's got 24.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Money. To the middle. Here's Muscala. And he banks in the layup.
What a floor leader he's been at the offensive end.
You know, he's done a terrific job of moving the ball around, sharing it, dispersing it, and running the show.
Passes it to Sharp. Fires for 3. McRoberts' shot is good.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
Here's Money. Six to shoot. From beyond the arc, and he gets it to go. Money's got 17 points here in the second half.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
It's blocked. They recover it. And McRoberts kicks to House. The pass to McRoberts. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Wade's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Banked in off the glass.
They've been so efficient in the paint in this game. That's an area they've totally dominated.
You know, once they ID'd the edge they had inside, they just continued to attack it.
Here is House, and that's a foul called on Money. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ross is checked in for Miami.
Substitution for Evan Ross.
Here is Splitter. Kicks to Ross. Out to the wing. Pass to Simon. Shot clock at 5. Knocks it loose. Fast break. Here they come. Fader on the way. Got it. Nice one there from Money. Money's got 51.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Feeds it to McRoberts. Connects from three-point range.
Josh McRoberts.
The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Dishes to Wade. Here's Money. He feeds it to Joseph. To the paint. And it's Wade. That time on the assist from Joseph. And that's now 10 points for Dwayne Wade. Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Money. And that'll be his third foul so far. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Joseph.
Second team foul. Pelican substitution.
Now Splitter. Passes it to Simon. Ross with a wide open look. And it's Wade with the rebound. Wade's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the pass to Money. from 13. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Money's got 53.
This is outrageous. Every shot they're taking right now seems to be finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They are absolutely rolling.
Simon, the pass to Sharp. He dishes it to McRoberts. Here's Splitter. Miami no good on that time either. Stripped it away. Gordon against Ross. He kicks it to McRoberts. They set the pick. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Simon. Wade is covering, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Simon. 2.
The first free throw is good.
100% free throw shooting this half, guys.
Efficiency is so crucial when you're trying to overcome a deficit, Steve.
Both good from the line that time. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
Miami's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Ross kicks to Splitter.
New Orleans foul call. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. That's his 3rd personal foul. Thiago Splitter. 2.
And that one falls for Splitter. And Splitter drops them both. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Shooting for New Orleans. Money.
That's good for Money. The Heat shooting 40% in the fourth. Now here's Ross. Tight defense on him. Splitter passes to Simon. Heat moving the ball around. Ross dishes to Ennis. Clock at 6. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Heat, James Ennis. At the line for 1.
Free throw drops for Ennis. And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Here's Ross, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Ross. 2.
First free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. They set the pick.
Inside dose.
Swiped it away. They're running. And here we go. Cross. That's good.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
O'Brien.
Here's Money. He's guarded by Ross.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
So it's Miami now. Trying his luck deep. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Pelicans.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for them in the end.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
Well, one thing about this win, it assures that they will not lose the season series. They only meet once more, of course, as interconference opponents.
And, Steve, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has a bit of an edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it once more.
You look at the stats and you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Money. You have to love the way that he was closing out defensive trips. I mean, he would always body up and really be physical. That's why he ended up with so many boards.
Tries it from 9. That is good.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Buries it down low. Money's got 60.
Boy, they're extending their lead. It kind of feels like they're just piling on here as we come to an end.
Well, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
Pass to O'Brien. The tray. No good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the middle. Here's Knox. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his 5th personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Knox. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And the Heat making a change here. Nick Roberts has checked in. Good on the second, so he makes them both. And Miami shooting about 42% so far. Here's Ross. Pelicans with the rebound. And there's the call. Miami with the foul.
Shooting for New Orleans. Money. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Money. From midcourt. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris.
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
For real, the triple-double? Yeah, I didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it's one of the better ones I played then. Really, I'm just happy how the team competed and that we got the win. Personal stats are secondary to that, always.
Congratulations, Kevin. You're going to deliver it. Take some chops.
Thank you, Doris. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Just because